be me. 26 years old, spent the last 4 years after college graduation slowly becoming a hermit in my one-bedroom apartment. Work remote as a data analyst, which is perfect for someone who breaks into cold sweats thinking about commuting. My entire social life consists of Discord servers where I pretend to be confident and Reddit threads where I argue about whether Evangelion is actually good or just pretentious garbage. Spoiler alert, it's both. My apartment complex is old, built in the 70s, walls are thin as paper. Can hear my upstairs neighbor doing jumping jacks at 6 a.m. every morning like some kind of psychopath. Can hear the couple downstairs having screaming matches about whose turn it is to take out the recycling. But the weirdest thing is my next door neighbor. I hear her sometimes, talking to what I assume is a cat, watching anime at concerning volumes, and occasionally crying during what sounds like romance movies. Never seen her though, not once in the 8 months I've lived here. Our apartment doors are like 15 feet apart, but we're both apparently too dysfunctional to exist in the hallway at the same time. One Tuesday night, I'm playing Elden Ring at 2 a.m. because my sleep schedule is a war zone. Just got my ass handed to me by Millennia for the 40th time. I hear through the wall, "Oh my god, just dodge, you absolute donkey." She's watching someone play Elden Ring. Or maybe she's playing too. Without thinking, I yell back through the wall, "Millennia's input reading is literally cheating. It's not my fault." Immediately regret this. Did I just yell at my wall like a crazy person? Silence for like 30 seconds. Then I hear her laugh. "You're fighting Millennia at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday? Are you okay?" I'm having a conversation with my wall. This is my life now. I could ask you the same thing. You're awake watching someone fight Millennia at 2 a.m. I'm not watching, I'm playing, and I beat her last week, so I'm clearly superior. Oh, it's on. We spend the next hour yelling gaming tips and insults through the wall. Learn her PSN is Bloodborne waifu, which is simultaneously cringe and based. Finally, around 3 a.m., we both agree to sleep. "Good night, wall neighbor," she says. "Good night. Try not to die to Godskin duo tomorrow." That's rich coming from someone stuck on Millennia. I go to bed smiling like an idiot. Next morning, I wake up at noon because remote work is a blessing. Check my phone, there's a friend request on PSN from Bloodborne waifu. Accept it. See, she's already online playing Bloodborne. Of course she is, it's in her username. I message her, starting the day with Victorian cosmic horror, respect. She replies immediately, "It's my comfort game, I've beaten it 23 times. That's either really impressive or really concerning. Both, definitely both. We start chatting regularly on PSN, learn she's 25, works from home doing freelance graphic design, has 2 cats named Guts and Griffith. You named your cats after Berserk characters? That's premium weeb behavior, says the guy whose profile picture is Shinji Ikari in a maid outfit. That's ironic. Sure it is, buddy. This goes on for weeks. We're messaging constantly, playing co-op games, watching the same shows and discussing them. We've started a routine where we watch anime together by synchronizing our episodes and texting reactions. Currently watching Kaguya-sama, Love is War. The irony is not lost on me. "These characters are idiots. Just confess already," she texts during episode 5. Seriously, all this psychological warfare over saying I like you is exhausting to watch. We are absolutely not self-aware. One night she asks, "Do you ever leave your apartment?" Grocery delivery exists for a reason. Why would I? Valid point. I haven't been outside in 3 weeks except to get packages from the lobby at midnight. Midnight is the optimal time, no people around. Exactly. Everyone else is either crazy or stupid for going out during daylight. We're both mentally healthy individuals, clearly. My mom calls one Saturday morning. "Honey, are you eating well? Are you going outside? Are you meeting people?" "Yes, Mom. I'm fine. I eat vegetables sometimes." That doesn't answer the other questions. You need sunlight and social interaction. I socialize online, Mom. It counts. She sighs like I've personally disappointed her. "Your brother just got engaged. Did you know that?" "Great. My younger brother, who has his life together, is getting married while I'm here arguing with my wall neighbor about whether Cowboy Bebop's ending was sad or just pretentious. It was sad. Fight me. After the call, I'm feeling kind of down. Text wall girl. "Do you ever feel like everyone else figured out how to be a normal adult and we missed the tutorial?" Every single day, I watched my college roommate's Instagram story yesterday, and she's traveling through Italy with her fiancé. Meanwhile, we're here debating whether the fall of Constantinople or the fall of Rome was more historically significant. Constantinople, obviously. The Byzantine Empire was carrying Europe's homework for centuries. I like this girl. A few days later, I'm working from home on a Zoom call with my team. My boss Richard is talking about quarterly projections, and I'm half paying attention while browsing Reddit. Suddenly, I hear a crash from next door, loud enough that my coworkers hear it. "Everything okay over there?" my coworker Jessica asks. "Yeah, sorry, neighbors being loud." I mute myself and yell at the wall. "You good?" "I'm fine, just knocked over my entire manga collection trying to reach the top shelf." "Maybe use a ladder like a normal person." "I don't own a ladder, I never leave to buy one." Fair enough. I unmute myself and rejoin the meeting like this is completely normal. Later she texts me, "Sorry if I interrupted your work thing." "Don't worry about it, those meetings are pointless anyway. We could handle everything over email." Every single meeting ever. I once had a client want a Zoom call to tell me they liked the logo I sent. That's what the thumbs up emoji was invented for, right? We're clearly soulmates. Saturday night rolls around and I'm watching her play Hollow Knight on Discord screen share. She's attempting the pantheon of Hallowist. This is actual torture. Why am I doing this to myself? Because you're a completionist with masochistic tendencies. Wow, calling me out, huh? She dies to pure vessel. String of curse words follows that would make a sailor blush. Maybe take a break, I suggest. Breaks are for quitters. She dies again. Okay, maybe breaks are for smart people. We switch to watching YouTube videos instead. She's showing me her favorite video essays about obscure animation techniques. I'm showing her iceberg videos about gaming conspiracies. "Wait, you actually believe the Polybius arcade game existed?" she asks. I'm not saying it definitely existed, I'm saying there's compelling evidence. The compelling evidence is creepypasta and paranoia. You're just not enlightened enough to see the truth. She sends me a gif of someone putting on a tinfoil hat. Around 2 a.m., we're both getting tired. "This was nice," she texts. "Yeah, it was. Same time tomorrow?" Obviously, not like either of us has plans. We say goodnight, and I realize I'm smiling at my phone like a teenager. This is getting pathetic. Or maybe it's nice. Probably both. Monday morning, my apartment building sends an email about mandatory inspection of all units for some kind of pipe issue. They're coming Wednesday between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. This is my nightmare. Strangers in my space, having to interact, having to make sure my apartment doesn't look like a depression nest. I spend 2 days cleaning frantically. Find a bowl of ramen under my desk that's achieved sentience. Find clothes I forgot I owned. My carpet has a color under all this stuff, apparently. Text wall girl, "You ready for inspection day?" I'm having a crisis. My apartment looks like a Hoarders episode, and I have 1 day to fix it. Same. I found 3 Amazon boxes I never opened. What was in them? Don't know. Too anxious to check now. They're going in the closet. Genius strategy. Wednesday comes and I'm dressed in actual clothes for the first time in weeks. Jeans and a hoodie. Very fancy. The maintenance guy shows up at 10:30 a.m. His name is Doug. He's like 50, seems perpetually tired. "Just need to check your pipes under the sink and in the bathroom," he says. "Sure, yeah, go ahead." I stand awkwardly in my living room while he works. He's making small talk about the weather. I'm giving one-word answers because I've forgotten how to human. He finishes up, says everything looks good, and leaves. I survived human interaction. Check my phone, wall girl texted. The maintenance man tried to make conversation and I forgot how to speak. Just nodded like a broken bobblehead. I'm pretty sure I said "you too" when he said "have a nice day." That's not even bad. I said "good thanks" when he said he was checking the pipes. We're both disasters. At least we're disasters together. That actually makes me feel better. Thursday, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, doing my daily roulettes. Get matched with the most toxic tank I've ever encountered. Dude is insulting everyone, blaming the healer for his mistakes, being generally awful. I bail from the dungeon and take the 30-minute penalty. Text wall girl. Just experienced the worst of online gaming. Let me guess, toxic tank? How did you know? It's always the tanks. They think they're gods because they can press their defensive cooldowns. He called our healer a smooth-brained moron. Gross. People like that need to step on Legos. In Minecraft, I add. Of course, in Minecraft, we're not advocating real violence here. She gets me. Later that night, she asks if I want to play FF14 together. I have a level 90 white mage. I can heal for you. Bold of you to assume I'm not a DPS main who stands in every AoE. I can work with that. I'm experienced in keeping dumb DPS alive. I'm not dumb, I'm just strategically challenged. We party up and run some dungeons. She's actually a really good healer. I'm trying to not be the DPS who makes her job harder. Still die twice to mechanics. You're standing in the bad, she types in party chat. The bad wasn't there a second ago. It's called telegraphing. Look at the ground. We're bickering like an old married couple, and I'm having the time of my life. After a few hours, we call it. You're not the worst DPS I've played with, she says. You're not the worst healer. I'm an excellent healer, take that back. Fine, you're an adequate healer. I hate you. No, you don't. No, I don't. Friday, my mom calls again. Have you thought about trying therapy? Your father and I are worried about you. Mom, I'm fine. I have a job. I pay my bills. I'm a functioning adult. You never leave your apartment. That's not healthy. Lots of people work from home now. It's normal. She's not buying it. When was the last time you saw a friend in person? I can't remember. I have online friends. It counts. It's not the same as real human connection. We go back and forth for 20 minutes. By the end, I promise to think about it just to get her off my back. After the call, I'm stressed. Text while girl. Parents worrying about your lifestyle choices? How did you know? My mom called yesterday asking if I'm depressed because I didn't come home for my cousin's wedding. Are you depressed? Probably, but like functional depressed, I shower and eat and work. Same. We're high-functioning hermits. Exactly. Could be worse. We spend the evening watching a terrible horror movie together. She's texting commentary that's funnier than the actual movie. Why would you go in the basement alone? Has this person never seen a horror movie? Maybe they're speed-running their death. Bold strategy. The movie ends and it's almost midnight. Thanks for hanging out, she texts. Always, you're the best part of my day. Send it before I can overthink it. 3 dots appear, disappear, appear again. You're the best part of mine too. I'm grinning like an idiot at my phone again. Saturday morning, I wake up to knocking on my door. It's 11 a.m., which might as well be dawn for my sleep schedule. I stumble to the door in my pajamas, look through the peephole. It's a delivery guy with a package. I open the door slightly, sign for it, take the box. As I'm closing the door, I hear another door open. Instinctively, I freeze. Is that her door? I peek out slightly. A girl is standing in the doorway next to mine, also in pajamas, hair in a messy bun, glasses, taking a package from the same delivery guy. Our eyes meet for exactly half a second. We both slam our doors at the same time. I'm having a panic attack. Was that her? That had to be her. Oh God, she saw me in my ratty old band t-shirt and penguin pajama pants. My phone buzzes. Did we just see each other? I think so. Was that you? Probably. How many people in this hallway are getting deliveries at 11 a.m. on a Saturday? What did you order? Art supplies, you? New keyboard, my old one's spacebar is dying. This is so weird. Incredibly weird. Let's never speak of this again. Agreed. We don't text for like 3 hours. It's the longest silence in weeks. Finally, around 3 p.m., she texts, Okay, but you have penguin pajama pants. That's kind of adorable. You wear glasses. You didn't mention that. Only sometimes. I usually wear contacts, but I was too lazy today. I respect the laziness. We're easing back into normalcy. This doesn't change anything, right? She asks. Why would it? I don't know. Now we know what each other looks like. That's different. We could have just looked each other up on social media if we wanted to know that. True, but that would require effort. And we're nothing if not lazy. Exactly. Crisis averted, apparently. That night we're playing Stardew Valley together on her farm. She's showing me her pristine layout and optimized crop rotations. You've put more effort into this virtual farm than most people put into their actual lives. This farm is my legacy. It's pixels. It's art. I help her reorganize her chest because her storage system is chaos. How do you function with kegs in 3 different locations? I know where everything is. You literally just spent 5 minutes looking for your ancient fruit. That was a fluke. We play until 4 a.m. Time just disappears when we're hanging out. I should sleep, she finally says. Probably, yeah. It's basically morning. When did we become people who regularly see 4 a.m.? Probably around the same time we became people who never leave their apartments. Fair point. Good night, wall neighbor. Good night. Dream of optimized crop rotations. Way ahead of you. Sunday. I sleep until 2 p.m. and wake up to texts from my brother. He's sending pictures of engagement rings asking which one his fiancée would like. They all look the same to me. The sparkly one, I reply. They're all sparkly, you absolute walnut. Then pick whichever is cheapest and spend the difference on Pokemon cards. I'm not taking relationship advice from someone who hasn't dated since college. He's got me there. Harsh but fair. When are you going to get out there and meet someone? I'm working on it. This is technically not a lie if working on it means texting my neighbor. He sends me a long message about putting myself out there and trying dating apps. I ignore most of it. Dating apps are nightmare fuel, having to condense your personality into a bio and then make small talk with strangers. I'd rather fight millennia again. Text wall girl. Do you ever think about trying to date? Sometimes, then I remember I'd have to leave my apartment and interact with strangers, and I'm like, never mind. Exactly. What if they're boring or worse? What if I'm boring? You're not boring. You beat Bloodborne 23 times. That makes me obsessive, not interesting. Obsessive people are interesting. They're passionate about something. That's a nice way to spin it. We spend the evening watching some guy on YouTube speedrun Super Mario 64. She's explaining the technical aspects of the tricks he's using. I'm just impressed he can do frame-perfect inputs. Could you speedrun something? I ask. Maybe. I've thought about running Bloodborne, but that's like a 30-minute time investment minimum. The horror, 30 whole minutes. I have to be in the right mindset. You play games for 8 hours straight regularly. That's different. That's casual playing. You're so weird. You say that like you're normal. She's got a point. Monday morning, I have a big presentation at work. I've been dreading this all week. Have to turn my camera on for the full hour and talk to the entire team about quarterly analytics. I practice my presentation like 10 times. When the meeting starts, my heart is racing. I get through it somehow. My boss says it was great. I immediately log off and lay on my floor staring at the ceiling. Text wall girl. Survived my presentation. Proud of you. I knew you could do it. I thought I was going to pass out like 4 times. But you didn't. That's growth. I guess. Still feel like I'm dying though. Want to play something mindless to decompress? Desperately. We play Animal Crossing for 3 hours. She's showing me her 5-star island that looks like a professional designed it. Mine looks like a natural disaster hit it. How do you have the patience to terraform everything? I don't. I just dissociate and suddenly 6 hours have passed. That's concerning. It's therapeutic. She gives me a tour of her island. Every corner is perfectly decorated. This is what mental illness looks like, I joke. Correct. Now come look at my museum. I have every fossil. She's completed the entire museum, every bug, fish, fossil, and art piece. How many hours have you put into this game? The Switch says 847 hours. What? In my defense, I got it during lockdown. That's still like 2 hours a day for an entire year. Your point? I don't have one. I've probably put similar hours into my various games. Tuesday night, she asks if I want to voice chat. We've been texting for weeks, but never actually talked. Sure, yeah, Discord? Yeah, let me just mentally prepare for 3 to 5 business days. Take your time. 15 minutes later, I get a call. I stare at it for a solid minute before answering. Hello? Hi, this is weird, right? Her voice is different than I imagined, softer, with a slight rasp like she doesn't talk much. Extremely weird. Should we just go back to texting? Probably, but we're here now, so... Awkward silence. So, weather's nice? I try. She laughs. Did you just make small talk? We're past that. We've discussed the philosophical implications of Neon Genesis Evangelion. I panicked. We ease into conversation, and it's actually fine. Better than fine, it's easy. We talk about the same stuff we text about. She's in the middle of explaining why Hollow Knight has the best Metroidvania map design when I hear her cat yowling in the background. Sorry, that's Guts. He's mad I'm not feeding him fast enough. It's 10 p.m. How is he not fed yet? He's fat? He thinks he needs food every 2 hours? Understandable. I respect his hustle. We talk for 4 hours without realizing it. By the end, we're both exhausted. This was nice, she says, voice getting quieter. Yeah, it really was. Same time tomorrow? I'd like that. We hang up and I realize this is becoming something. I don't know what exactly, but something. Rest of the week, we voice chat every night. Sometimes we play games, sometimes we just talk. Friday night, we're watching a terrible anime called My Girlfriend is a Gal. This is actual garbage. Why are we watching this? She asks. Because sometimes garbage is entertaining. The protagonist is the most generic self-insert character I've ever seen. That's the point, wish fulfillment. Yeah, but like, wish for better writing. We tear the show apart for 2 episodes before switching to something else. End up watching Mob Psycho 100, which is actually good. See, this is how you write a coming-of-age story, she says. The animation is so clean. Look at this fight choreography. We're both nerding out. Around 1 a.m., she says, I'm really glad we started talking. Me too, you're the most interesting person I know. I'm the only person you know. Still counts. Saturday, I wake up to a text from her. Random question. What's your favorite Studio Ghibli movie? Howl's Moving Castle, easy. Good taste. Mine's Princess Mononoke. Also solid choice. What prompted this? I'm reorganizing my Blu-ray collection and getting nostalgic. You have physical media in this economy? Streaming services can't be trusted. I'm keeping hard copies of everything I love. That's actually smart. When the streaming wars end, we'll all be screwed. She sends me a picture of her collection. It's like 200 movies, all organized alphabetically. This is beautiful. You're insane, but beautiful. Thanks, I think. We spend the afternoon debating the best Ghibli films. She's Team Mononoke, Spirited Away. I'm Team Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky. Castle in the Sky is underrated, I argue. It's good, but it's not top tier. Take that back. Make me. This is flirting, right? I think we're flirting. That night we watch Castle in the Sky together. She admits it's better than she remembered. Okay, fine, it's top 5 material. I'll take that victory. Sunday morning I get a text. I did something impulsive. Should I be worried? Maybe. I ordered Cookie Clicker merchandise. That's not impulsive, that's iconic. I spent $80 on a plushie. Worth it, no regrets. My bank account has regrets. We talk about our various impulse purchases. Turns out we're both terrible with money when it comes to hobby stuff. I once spent $300 on Final Fantasy XIV glamour items, I admit. Glamour is the true endgame. I respect it. Right? What's the point of saving the world if you don't look good doing it? Monday, my coworker, Jessica, messages me privately during a meeting. You seem happier lately. Something happened? Do I seem happier? Just been sleeping better, I guess. Well, whatever it is, keep it up. It's nice to see you engaged. This is weird. I didn't think people noticed. Textwell girl. My coworker said I seem happier. That's good, right? Yeah, but also weird. I didn't think I was different. Maybe you're just vibing better. Vibing? Are we in 2019? Sorry, I mean, you're just built different. That's worse. She sends a laughing emoji. Tuesday we're playing Overcooked 2 and it's chaos. We're yelling at each other through Discord. Chop the tomatoes. I'm working on the lettuce. We need plates. The plates are on fire. How? We failed the level 3 times before finally beating it. That was the most stressful thing I've done all month, she says, and we're going to do it again tomorrow. Obviously, we need 3 stars on every level. We're gluttons for punishment. Wednesday night. I'm feeling bold. Can I ask you something? Sure, what's up? Do you ever think about meeting in person? Long pause. My heart is racing. Sometimes, she finally says. But I also kind of like what we have now. It's easy. Yeah, I get that. Maybe someday though, she adds. Yeah, we drop the subject and go back to gaming. But I can't stop thinking about it. Thursday, my brother calls. Mom says you're doing better. What changed? Nothing changed. I'm the same. She says you sound happier when she calls. Maybe I'm just getting better at pretending. Or maybe something actually changed and you won't admit it. He's annoyingly perceptive. I've been talking to someone. Like dating? Not exactly, just talking. Online? Next door, actually. Wait, you have a neighbor you talk to? That's progress. We don't actually hang out, just text and voice chat. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. It works for us. If you say so, but maybe try actually meeting them? Maybe. Friday night, Wall Girl and I are watching Your Name. We're both crying by the end. This movie is emotional warfare, she says through sniffles. Who gave Makoto Shinkai the right to destroy us like this? The animation is so pretty, though. Being pretty doesn't excuse the emotional damage. We spend 20 minutes discussing the movie's themes. Do you believe in the red string of fate stuff? She asks. Like soulmates? Yeah, I don't know, maybe. It's nice to think about. Yeah, nice. There's weight to that conversation we're both ignoring. Saturday. I'm cleaning my apartment again. Found more sentient food items. My life is a disaster. Text Wall Girl. Found a pizza box from 3 weeks ago. That's not that bad. It's grown a small ecosystem. Okay, that's bad. She sends me a picture of her apartment. It's actually really clean. Lots of plants, art on the walls, looks cozy. Your place looks nice. Thanks. I stress clean when anxious, so it stays pretty organized. Meanwhile, I stress, eat, and play video games, so my place looks like a landfill. Everyone copes differently. Sunday evening, we're both online, but not really doing anything. Just existing in voice chat together. She's drawing, I can hear the scratch of pencil on paper. I'm reading manga on my tablet. It's comfortable silence. After an hour, she says, "This is nice?" What is? Just hanging out, not having to talk or do anything. Yeah, it is nice. I don't feel pressured to be interesting or entertaining. Same. I can just exist. Exactly. We stay on call for 3 more hours, barely talking. It's the best night I've had in months. Monday morning, I wake up and check my phone. She's texted. I think I'm catching feelings and I don't know what to do about it. I stare at the message for 10 minutes. My heart is doing gymnastics. Do I reply immediately? Play it cool? Be honest? I type, "Me too." Send it before I can overthink. 3 dots appear immediately. So what do we do now? I have no idea. We're really bad at this. The worst. Want to just keep doing what we're doing and see what happens? Yeah, that sounds good. Crisis resolved, maybe. Probably not, but we're trying. That week, we don't really talk about feelings again. Just go back to our normal routine. Gaming, watching stuff, talking about nothing and everything. But there's a new energy to it. Friday night, she asks, if we met in person, what would we do? Probably just hang out like we do now, but in the same room. That sounds nice. We could watch stuff on an actual TV instead of trying to sync up. Revolutionary concept. We could order food and eat together, like animals, instead of in separate hermit caves. Exactly. We're both laughing. Someday, she says. Someday, I agree. Saturday. I'm at my computer when I hear a knock on the wall. Actual physical knocking. I knock back. She knocks 3 times. I knock 3 times back. This is how we communicate now, apparently. She texts, "Morse code?" I don't know Morse code. Me neither. We'll make up our own. 1 knock means yes, 2 means no. 3 means I'm bored? Perfect system. Very efficient. We spend the afternoon knocking messages to each other like children. It's stupid and fun. My face when I'm 26 years old, developing feelings for my neighbor through a wall, and we communicate via knocking like some kind of modern Pyramus and Thisbe situation, except we're both too anxious to actually meet. Be me. Still haven't actually met Wall Girl in person despite catching feelings. It's been 2 months of daily texting, voice chatting, and gaming together. We've created our own little world through a wall, and I'm weirdly content with it. Monday morning, I'm making coffee when I hear her alarm go off through the wall. It's playing the Persona 5 battle theme. I knock on the wall 3 times, our code for "I'm bored." She knocks back 4 times. We haven't established what 4 knocks means, but I'm assuming it's same. Text her, "Why is your alarm the Persona 5 battle theme?" Because waking up is a battle and I need appropriate motivation. That's the most dramatic thing I've ever heard. You say that like you don't have the Metal Gear alert sound as your notification tone. She's got me there. Tuesday, my boss announces we're doing a company retreat next month. Mandatory team building activities in person. I feel my soul leaving my body. It'll be great for morale, Richard says with too much enthusiasm. No, Richard, it will be psychological torture. After the meeting, I'm having a crisis. Call Wall Girl, she answers immediately. I have to go to a company retreat. Oh no, how long? 3 days, 2 nights at some cabin in the mountains. That sounds like a horror movie setup. I'd prefer the horror movie. At least I'd die quickly. She laughs, but I can tell she's sympathetic. When is it? 4 weeks. I have 4 weeks to mentally prepare or fake my death. Faking your death seems extreme. Does it though? We spent an hour discussing elaborate plans for me to avoid this retreat. None of them are realistic, but it makes me feel better. Wednesday, I'm playing Persona 5 Royal because Wall Girl got me into it. I'm 60 hours in and just got to the Casino Palace. Text her, "How did you not warn me about the difficulty spike?" I did warn you. I said bring healing items. I thought you were exaggerating. I never exaggerate about video game difficulty. She has a point. She's usually very accurate about this stuff. Spend the next 3 hours grinding levels because I'm underprepared. She's in voice chat with me, doing her own thing, occasionally giving tips. Make sure you're fusing personas regularly. I am. What level are your personas? 35? You're in a level 42 palace, that's your problem right there. Well, excuse me for not being a min-maxing genius. I'm just saying, the game gives you the tools, you gotta use them. She's right, but I'm not going to admit it. Thursday evening, my mom calls with news. Your father and I are coming to visit next weekend. Panic mode activated. That's great, Mom, but maybe give me more notice next time. It's a whole week's notice, honey. That's plenty of time. It's absolutely not plenty of time. My apartment is a disaster, and now I have to clean and mentally prepare for human interaction. After the call, I'm stressed. Text well, girl. Parents visiting next weekend, send help. Oh, damn, how long? Are they staying? Just the day, thank God. Driving up Saturday morning, leaving Sunday afternoon. That's not too bad. You can survive 24 hours. Can I, though? Yes, I believe in you, probably. Your confidence is overwhelming. I try. Friday night, we're watching Arcane because everyone says it's good. They're right, it's actually incredible. Why is every character so pretty? She asks during episode 3. Seriously, even the villains are attractive. It's unfair. Vi could step on me and I'd say thank you. Down bad behavior. You're literally simping for Jinx. She's complex and tragic. She's also insane. Nobody's perfect. We binged the entire first season in one night. By the end, we're both emotional wrecks. I'm not okay, she says. Same. Why did we do this to ourselves? Because it's good. We spent another hour discussing the show's themes and animation. She's explaining the symbolism in certain scenes, and I'm just impressed by how much she notices. You should do video essays or something. You're good at analysis. That would require showing my face or at minimum recording my voice for strangers. Fair point. We'll keep your talent secret. Saturday, I'm deep cleaning for my parents' visit. Find things I didn't know I owned. There's a waffle maker still in the box from 2 Christmases ago. Pretty sure I've never made a waffle in my life. Text wall girl. Found a waffle maker. Have never used it. Should I just throw it away? No, waffle makers are sacred. Make waffles. I don't have waffle mix. Order some. I'll walk you through it. This feels like an elaborate scheme to make me cook. It absolutely is. I want waffle updates. I order waffle mix and other supplies. Might as well try. What's the worst that could happen? Sunday. My parents arrive at 10 a.m. My mom immediately starts inspecting the apartment like a health inspector. It's cleaner than I expected. Thanks, I think. My dad is checking out my gaming setup. This is quite the rig you've got here, son. Yeah, work from home means I invested in good equipment. He's nodding, but I can tell he thinks I spend too much time on the computer. He's not wrong. We go out for lunch at a nearby diner. Being outside in public feels weird after weeks of hermit mode. The sun is too bright. There's too many people. I'm overwhelmed. You look pale, honey. Are you getting enough sunlight? Mom asks. I'm fine, Mom. Just working a lot. She's not convinced but drops it. Lunch is fine. We talk about family stuff and my brother's engagement plans. Apparently the wedding is going to be huge, like 200 people. The thought of attending makes me want to crawl under the table. We get back to my apartment around 3 p.m. My mom wants to meet my neighbors. Oh no. Mom, that's weird. I barely know them. Nonsense. It's good to be friendly with neighbors. She's knocking on Wall Girl's door before I can stop her. I'm having a full crisis. The door opens and there she is. Same messy bun, glasses, wearing an oversized hoodie with anime characters on it. We make eye contact and both freeze. Hi there. I'm this one's mother. Just wanted to say hello. Wall Girl is clearly panicking. Oh, hi. I'm Maya. I live here. Maya. Her name is Maya. It's so nice to meet you. Do you two know each other? We're both deer in headlights. We've, talked a few times, Maya manages. That's wonderful. It's good to have friendly neighbors. My mom chats with Maya for like 5 minutes while I'm dying inside. Finally, we say goodbye and go back to my apartment. She seems lovely. You should hang out with her more. Yeah, maybe, Mom. I'm internally screaming. My parents leave around 5 p.m. after more advice about socializing and going outside. The second they're gone, I text Maya. I'm so sorry about that. It's fine. Your mom is really nice. She ambushed you. Yeah, but now we've actually met in person. That's something. Are you okay with that? Surprisingly, yeah. You look exactly like I imagined. Is that good or bad? Good. Definitely good. I'm smiling at my phone like an idiot again. Want to voice chat? I ask. Give me 10 minutes to process the fact that I just met your mom before meeting you properly. Fair. 20 minutes later, she calls. Okay, so that was weird, right? She starts. Extremely weird. My mom has no boundaries. I panicked so hard I forgot how to make eye contact. You did fine, better than I would have. I was screaming internally the entire time. Same, I wanted to melt into the floor. We laugh about it, and the tension eases. So, Maya, huh? Yeah, what were you expecting? I don't know, something different maybe? Is it a weird name? No, it fits you actually. Good, because I'm stuck with it. Rest of the night we talk like normal. Meeting in person actually made things easier somehow. The mystery is gone and we're just two awkward people who happen to like each other. Monday I make waffles for the first time in my life. Follow Maya's instructions via text. Make sure the waffle maker is hot before you pour the batter. How do I know if it's hot enough? The light turns green, it's literally foolproof. You underestimate my ability to mess things up. First waffle comes out perfect. I send her a picture. Look at you being domestic. This is the peak of my cooking ability. It's all downhill from here. Enjoy your waffle, King. I eat my waffle and feel accomplished. This is what adult life is about, apparently. Tuesday, my coworker, Jessica, messages me during lunch. Saw on your calendar your parents visited. How'd it go? Fine, they met my neighbor. Ooh, is this the reason you've been happier? Am I that obvious? Maybe we're friends. Just friends? It's complicated. She sends me a knowing emoji. Great. Now my coworker thinks she's figured me out. That evening, Maya and I are playing It Takes Two. It's a co-op game that requires actual teamwork. We're surprisingly good at it. Jump now. I'm jumping. Other way. You said jump. We're yelling but also laughing. There's a puzzle that requires us to coordinate timing perfectly. Takes us 15 tries. We're so bad at this, she says. We're learning. We've died 15 times. That's the learning process. Finally, we beat it and both cheer. We did it. Never doubted us for a second. You literally said we should give up 5 minutes ago. That was a moment of weakness. Wednesday, I get an email about the company retreat. They want us to fill out a form about dietary restrictions and roommate preferences. I put no preference for roommate because I don't know anyone well enough to request them. Also put vegetarian, even though I'm not, because maybe the vegetarian meals will be less gross. Text Maya. The retreat thing is getting real. They're assigning rooms now. Are you going to survive? Honestly, no idea. I might just dissociate for 3 days straight. Valid coping mechanism. You should see the itinerary. There's team building exercises. Oh no, like trust falls? Probably. And those corporate icebreaker games where you have to say fun facts about yourself. What fun facts would you even say? I've beaten Dark Souls using only a wooden club? I can recite the entire opening monologue from The Office. Those are both concerning facts. Exactly, I have no appropriate fun facts. She helps me brainstorm normal person fun facts for the next hour. We settle on I'm learning Italian, which is technically true because of Duolingo, even though I'm only on a 12-day streak. Thursday evening, Maya asks if I want to watch a movie. What kind of movie? I'm thinking horror, specifically something terrible. The worse the better? Exactly. I want to watch something so bad it's funny. We settle on a B-horror movie from the 80s called The Stuff. It's about killer yogurt. This is amazing. Why are they eating the suspicious substance? I ask. Because horror movie characters share one brain cell. The special effects are hilariously bad. We're making fun of it the entire time. The acting is incredible, really selling the terror, she says sarcastically. This guy just saw his family die, and he's showing less emotion than when I miss a daily quest. Brutal but accurate. By the end, we're both crying from laughing. That was the best, worst movie I've ever seen, she says. We need to make this a weekly thing. Bad movie Thursdays? I'm so in. Friday, my brother calls. Mom says you have a girl neighbor you talk to? She has a big mouth. So it's true? We're friends. Don't make it weird. I'm not making it weird. I'm just saying it's progress. Talking to someone through a wall is not progress. It's lateral movement at best. You've talked in person though, right? Once. My mom forced it. He's laughing. Only you would need your mom to introduce you to someone you already know. I hate you. Love you too, but seriously, ask her out properly. We're not at that stage. You're never going to be at that stage if you don't try. He's probably right, but I'm going to ignore him. That night, Maya and I are playing Minecraft on a private server. She's building an elaborate castle. I'm building a dirt house. Your house is sad, she says. My house is practical. It's literally a cube made of dirt. It keeps the zombies out. Barely. She comes over to my dirt cube and places flowers outside. There, now it's a sad house with flowers. You're so mean. I'm helping. I start helping her with the castle, mainly just mining resources and bringing them back. You're a good little worker bee, she says. Are you calling me a servant? I'm calling you helpful. We play for hours, just building and talking about nothing important. It's peaceful. Saturday, I actually go outside for a walk. I know, character development. It's 7 a.m., so there's barely anyone out. The fresh air is nice, I guess. My body feels weird from moving. Get back after 20 minutes and immediately collapse on my couch. Text Maya. I went outside. Are you okay? Do you need medical attention? I think I'm dying. My legs hurt. You walked for like 20 minutes. How do you know how long I walked? I watched from my window. Creepy. I was drinking coffee and you happened to be outside. Sure, likely story. You walk weird BTW. Excuse me? Like you're not sure what to do with your arms. I'm blocking you. No, you're not. She's right, I'm not. Later that day, my mom calls. Your father and I were talking. We think you should try therapy. Mom, we've discussed this. I know, honey, but it might help with your anxiety about leaving the house. I leave the house. You went to the grocery store once in 3 months and had a panic attack in the produce section. She's bringing up old history. That was one time. We just worry about you. I promise to think about it just to end the conversation. Text Maya. Do you go to therapy? Yeah, online though. No way I'm going to an office. Does it help? Sometimes. Depends on the day. My therapist thinks I have agoraphobia, but I think I just have taste and prefer staying home. Based. You thinking about trying it? My mom won't stop suggesting it. Might be worth a shot. Online therapy is pretty easy. Maybe. Sunday we're voice chatting while she's painting. I can hear her brush strokes and occasional frustrated sighs. What are you painting? Landscape. Trying to get better at backgrounds. Can I see? It's not done. So? She sends me a picture. It's actually really good. A forest scene with light filtering through trees. Maya, this is incredible. You're just saying that. I'm not. You're genuinely talented. Thanks, she says quietly. We sit in comfortable silence while she paints and I read manga. This is my favorite kind of hanging out. Monday morning, I sign up for online therapy. First session is scheduled for Wednesday. Feel like I'm making some kind of progress, maybe. Text. Maya. I did the thing. Therapy thing? Yeah. Proud of you. It's just a first session. Might hate it. Or you might not. Either way, you tried. She's annoyingly optimistic sometimes. Workday is boring. Just spreadsheets and meetings. During lunch, I watch YouTube videos about the company retreat location. It's actually pretty nice. Cabins in the woods, hiking trails, a lake. Still sounds like torture, but at least it's pretty torture. Tuesday, we're playing Fall Guys. It's chaos, and we're both terrible at it. How do you keep falling through the floor? I don't know. I just do. Neither of us make it past round 2. We play for an hour and never win once. We're so bad at this, she says. The worst. Want to play something we're actually good at? Desperately. We switch to Stardew Valley and immediately feel better. Comfort games exist for a reason. Wednesday, my first therapy session happens. The therapist's name is Dr. Rodriguez. She's nice, doesn't push too hard, just asks questions. What brings you to therapy today? My mom thinks I'm too anxious and never leave my apartment. What do you think? I think I'm managing fine, but maybe could be better. We talk for 45 minutes about my habits and routines. She suggests cognitive behavioral therapy techniques. By the end, I'm exhausted, but it wasn't terrible. Text Maya. Survived therapy. How was it? Weird, but okay, I guess. That's good. Are you going back? Yeah, weekly sessions. Look at you doing adult things. I'm very mature and responsible. You ate cereal for dinner last night. How did you know that? I heard you crunching through the wall. Our walls are too thin. It's part of the charm. Thursday is bad movie night. We're watching Troll 2, which is famously terrible. It lives up to the reputation. They're not even fighting trolls, Maya says. They're goblins, apparently. Then why is it called Troll 2? Your guess is as good as mine. The acting is so wooden, I'm pretty sure they hired actual trees. We're quoting the bad lines for the rest of the night. Oh my god, becomes our inside joke. Friday evening, Maya asks if I want to try something new. Like what? We could watch a show at the same time without voice chat, just text reactions. Why though? I don't know, experiment? Sure, let's try it. We watch an episode of The Office. Texting reactions ends up being more fun than expected. She's sending me memes that relate to scenes. I'm sending screenshots with commentary. This is like watching TV with someone but with more effort, I text. Exactly. It's the future of hanging out. The future is stupid. You're stupid. No you. We're 26 and 25 respectively and still saying no you like children. Saturday, I'm trying to meal prep for the week, attempting to be a functional adult, making chicken and rice in bulk. Text Maya, I'm cooking real food. Who are you and what did you do with my wall neighbor? I'm trying to be healthy or something. Proud of you. Want to bring me some? Wait, is she asking to hang out in person? Like, deliver it to your door? Or I could come over there. We could eat together. My heart is racing. Yeah, okay, give me 30 minutes. Cool, I'll bring dessert. 30 minutes later, there's a knock on my door. I open it, and there's Maya holding a container of cookies. Hi. Hi. We're both awkward as hell. Come in, I guess? She steps inside and looks around. Your apartment is exactly what I imagined. Is that good or bad? Good, very you. We sit at my small dining table and eat. It's weird having her actually here in 3D. This chicken is pretty good, she says. Thanks, I followed a YouTube tutorial. Look at us being functional. Barely functional. Still counts. We eat mostly in comfortable silence. After dinner, we move to the couch and put on a movie. She sits on the opposite end, maintaining distance. Halfway through the movie, she says, "This isn't as weird as I thought it would be." Yeah, it's kind of nice, actually. We should do this more often. Agreed. She leaves around 11 p.m. Thanks for having me over. Thanks for coming. We hug goodbye and it's awkward but sweet. I close the door and immediately text her. That was nice. It really was. Same time next week? Absolutely. Sunday. I'm riding the high of successfully having someone over. My brother calls. You sound happy. What happened? Had dinner with Maya. Finally! Did you ask her out properly? We just ate dinner. It wasn't a date. You're impossible. Thank you. That wasn't a compliment. We argue about whether it was a date or not. He insists it was. I insist it wasn't. Honestly, I have no idea. Later, I ask Maya, was last night a date? Do you want it to have been a date? I asked first. I don't know, maybe. We can call it a pre-date. What's a pre-date? It's like a date, but with less pressure. I can work with that. Monday work is slow. I'm counting down days until the retreat. 2 weeks left. My coworker Jessica is excited about it. It's going to be so fun. They have kayaking. I don't kayak. You could learn. I could also not. She's trying to get me excited and failing. That evening, Maya and I play Overcooked 2 again. We're actually getting good at it. We're like a well-oiled machine, she says. A machine that occasionally catches on fire. Still counts as oiled. We 3 star several levels. We should compete in Overcooked tournaments, I joke. We would get destroyed, but it would be funny. Imagine us on stage just screaming about onions. That's the dream, honestly. Tuesday, my second therapy session happens. Dr. Rodriguez wants to talk about social anxiety. When did you first notice you were avoiding social situations? Probably college. It got worse after I graduated. What makes it worse? Crowds, unexpected interactions, phone calls, basically existing in public. What makes it better? Being home, talking to people online, texting. We work through some breathing exercises. She gives me homework to go outside once a day for at least 10 minutes. Sounds easy, but feels impossible. Text Maya. Therapist wants me to go outside every day. Want company? We could go together. You'd go outside for me? Maybe, if it's early enough that no one else is around. 7 a.m. tomorrow? You're insane, but yes. Wednesday morning, I'm up at 6:45 a.m. This is unprecedented. Text Maya. I'm awake. This is unnatural. Same. I feel like a different person. We meet in the hallway at 7 a.m., both in hoodies and looking like we haven't slept. Ready? No, you? Absolutely not. We walk around the block together. It's quiet and cold and actually kind of nice. This isn't so bad, she says. The lack of people helps. We should make this a thing. Morning walks? Yeah, accountability buddies. Fine, but if I die, you have to delete my browser history. Deal, same. We shake on it like idiots. Get back to the apartment building after 20 minutes. Same time tomorrow, she asks. Unfortunately, yes. Thursday, we do it again. And Friday. By the end of the week, we have a routine. My therapist is proud when I tell her. That's excellent progress. Thanks, I have a good accountability partner. Tell me about them. Oh no, relationship questions. Just a friend, we help each other with anxiety stuff. That's wonderful, having support is important. She doesn't need to know the full situation. Saturday morning walk is different. Maya brings coffee for both of us in a thermos. I come bearing caffeine. You're a saint. We walk to a nearby park and sit on a bench. It's peaceful, barely anyone around. I can't believe we're outside before 8 a.m. on a Saturday, she says. Character development. Significant character development. We sit in comfortable silence, drinking coffee and watching birds. This is nice, really nice. I'm glad we're doing this, I say. Me too. Sunday we skip the walk because it's raining. Instead, Maya comes over again. This time we play board games. She brought Catan. Prepare to lose, she says. Bold words. She destroys me 3 games in a row. How are you so good at this? Strategy and luck. Mostly luck. Take the loss with grace. Never. We order pizza and play video games after. She doesn't leave until midnight. It's becoming normal, having her here. I like it. Monday morning back to work, 1 week until the retreat. Jessica's making a group chat for everyone going. People are sharing what they're packing. I'm having anxiety just reading the messages. Someone suggests we all go hiking together. I want to throw my phone in a lake. Text Maya. The retreat group chat is killing me. Mute it. But then I'll miss important information. Is any of it actually important? No, but what if it is? That's anxiety talking. Anxiety talks a lot. That evening we're on voice chat. I have an idea, Maya says. Should I be worried? While you're at the retreat, we can still talk, keep you grounded. You'd do that? Of course, what else am I going to do, not talk to you for 3 days? That would be tragic. Exactly, so we'll text and call when you can. Knowing she'll be available makes the retreat less terrifying. Tuesday. I'm packing for the retreat. Have no idea what to bring. Text Maya pictures of outfit options. Too formal? It's a company retreat, not a wedding. Okay, what about this? Better. Bring layers. Layers? Yes, because buildings have air conditioning and outside is hot. Revolutionary. She helps me pack through text. I end up with a suitcase that's probably overkill, but I feel prepared. Wednesday morning, Maya and I do our walk. You ready for tomorrow? She asks. No, but I don't have a choice. You'll survive. I believe in you. Your faith is misplaced. Probably, but I'm committed now. We get coffee after the walk. First time we've been to a coffee shop together. It's crowded and I'm uncomfortable, but Maya's presence helps. We sit in a corner far from everyone else. Baby steps, she says. Very small baby steps. Still steps. Thursday morning, I'm leaving for the retreat. Company bus picks us up at 8 a.m. Maya texted me at 7. You got this. Remember to breathe. Breathing is for winners. You are a winner, a very anxious winner. On the bus, I sit alone with headphones in. Jessica tries to talk to me. I give short responses, not trying to be rude, just conserving social energy. We arrive at the retreat center around noon. It's actually beautiful, cabin surrounded by trees. My roommate is a guy from accounting named Marcus. He seems chill, mostly keeps to himself. First activity is a team-building exercise on the lawn. We're split into groups and have to complete challenges. I'm in a group with Jessica, Marcus, and 2 other people I don't know well. The challenge is to build a tower out of random materials. I'm quietly helping while everyone else is loud and enthusiastic. We don't win, but we don't come last either. After the activity, I hide in my cabin and text Maya. Survived first activity. See, you're doing great. I want to go home. You've been there for 3 hours. Your point? Dinner's in a large dining hall, buffet style. I grab food and find a quiet corner. Jessica finds me. You okay? You're being quiet. Just tired from the drive. Want to sit with the group? Maybe later. Need to decompress. She understands and leaves me alone. Text Maya. This is exhausting and it's only day 1. You can do this, just 1 day at a time. 1 hour at a time. Even better. That night there's a bonfire. Everyone's drinking and being social. I sit away from the main group, close enough to be present, but far enough to not engage. My boss Richard comes over. Enjoying yourself? Yeah, it's nice. Good. Tomorrow we have some exciting activities planned. I smile and nod. He means well, but excitement is not what I'm feeling. Back in the cabin around 11 p.m., Marcus is already asleep. I text Maya. Day 1 complete. Proud of you. Day 2 tomorrow. You'll survive that too. Your optimism is nauseating. Thank you. Friday morning starts with a group breakfast at 7 a.m. I'm exhausted from poor sleep in an unfamiliar bed. Grab coffee and sit with Marcus, who also looks tired. Not a morning person? He asks. Not even remotely. Same, this is torture. At least someone gets it. Morning activity is a trust exercise. We have to fall backwards and let our partner catch us. This is my personal hell. I'm paired with someone from marketing named Devin. Don't worry, I got you, he says. I do not feel reassured. I fall backwards and he catches me. I do not die. When it's his turn, I actually catch him too. We both survive. See, that wasn't so bad, Jessica says. It was bad, she's wrong. Lunch break, I call Maya. How's it going? I did a trust fall. And you lived? Unfortunately, yes. She laughs. What's next? Some kind of group problem-solving thing? You're so good at problem-solving, though. Not with strangers watching me. We talk for 20 minutes until I have to go back. Afternoon activity is an escape room challenge. Our group has to solve puzzles to escape within an hour. Turns out I'm actually decent at this. I solve 3 of the puzzles while everyone else is arguing. Nice job, Marcus says. We complete it with 10 minutes to spare. My team is celebrating and I'm just relieved it's over. Evening is free time. Some people go hiking, others go to the lake. I go back to the cabin and FaceTime Maya. Look at you being social and solving puzzles. I want to go home so bad. One more day. One more day, I repeat like a mantra. We watch YouTube videos together until dinner. Dinner is a barbecue outside. The food is actually good. I sit with Marcus and a few others. Conversation is surface level and fine. I can handle surface level. After dinner, there's karaoke. Absolutely not. I volunteer to help clean up instead. Jessica finds me washing dishes. You're avoiding karaoke. I'm helping clean. Very responsible. You could do both? But I won't. She laughs and lets it go. Later, I'm back in the cabin texting Maya. I wash dishes to avoid karaoke. Strategic move. I thought so. What are they singing? I can hear it from the cabin. Currently, someone is murdering Bohemian Rhapsody. Beautiful. Saturday morning, final day of the retreat. We're doing one last activity, a group hike. It's optional, but Richard is strongly encouraging participation. I go because refusing seems worse. The hike is actually not terrible. The trail is pretty, and I can walk at my own pace. Marcus walks with me. This retreat wasn't as bad as I expected, he says. You were expecting it to be bad? Oh yeah, I hate these corporate things. Same. Thought I was the only one. Nah, man. Most people are just better at faking enthusiasm. This makes me feel better. We talk about work and video games for the rest of the hike. Turns out Marcus plays FF14 too. We should run some content together, he says. Yeah, that would be cool. Look at me making a work friend. After the hike, we pack up and get ready to leave. Jessica gives a speech about team bonding and company values. Everyone claps. I clap too because it's expected. Bus ride back is quieter. Everyone's tired. I sleep most of the way. Get dropped off at 6 p.m. Immediately go to my apartment and collapse. Text Maya. I'm home. You survived. Barely. Want to come over? I made dinner. Give me 10 minutes to become human again. Shower, change into comfortable clothes, go next door. Maya opens the door with a smile. Welcome back, survivor. Thank you. Is that pasta? Homemade carbonara. You're amazing. We eat dinner and I tell her about the retreat. She's laughing at all the awkward moments. You wash dishes to avoid karaoke. That's so you. It worked, didn't it? After dinner, we play video games. It feels good to be back in my comfort zone. I'm glad you're back, she says. Me too, missed this. Missed me? Missed this, I correct. Sure. She's smiling though. Sunday we do our morning walk. It's become such a routine that it feels weird to skip. How was sleeping in your own bed? She asks. Incredible. I never want to sleep anywhere else. Dramatic. Accurate. We get coffee after and sit in the park. I'm thinking about doing something, she says. Should I be worried? Maybe. I'm thinking about taking on more freelance work. That's good, right? Yeah, but it means actually networking and talking to clients. You can do that. Can I, though? You're literally having coffee in public right now. With you, that's different. Baby steps. I hate that you're right. Monday back to work and everyone's talking about the retreat. Group chat is full of photos and inside jokes. I'm in a few pictures looking uncomfortable. Delete them from my phone immediately. Marcus messages me privately. Want to run the new FF14 raid this week? Yeah, what day works? Wednesday night? Sounds good? Made a friend at the retreat apparently. Never thought that would happen. Text Maya. I think I made a friend from work. Look at you being social. It's weird. I don't like it. Yes, you do. Maybe a little. Tuesday therapy session. Dr. Rodriguez wants to hear about the retreat. I survived 3 days with coworkers and only had 2 panic attacks. That's actually good progress. Is it? Yes, 6 months ago you couldn't attend a 2-hour work party. She's right. We talk about continuing to push boundaries slowly. She's pleased with the morning walk routine. Having a support system is crucial, she says. Yeah, Maya's been really helpful. Tell me more about Maya. Oh no, here we go. She's my neighbor, we're friends, we help each other with anxiety stuff. Just friends? It's complicated. How so? I explained the whole wall talking thing and how it evolved. That's actually a beautiful example of 2 people meeting each other where they are. It's weird though, right? Unusual perhaps, but not unhealthy. This makes me feel better about the whole situation. Wednesday, Marcus comes over to my apartment for the FF14 raid. First time I've had anyone besides Maya over. Nice setup, he says, looking at my gaming rig. Thanks, spent way too much money on it. Worth it though. We run the raid with 6 other people from a Discord server. It takes 3 hours, but we clear it. That was awesome, Marcus says. Yeah, we should do this weekly. I'm down. After he leaves, I realize I just had someone over and it was fine. Growth. Text Maya. Had my coworker over for gaming. Look at you having multiple friends. Don't get ahead of yourself, it's just 2. 2 is better than 0. Mathematically accurate. Thursday bad movie night with Maya. We're watching The Room. It's legendary for being terrible. Oh, hi, Mark, becomes our new catchphrase. We're quoting it constantly. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. This movie is a masterpiece of awfulness. By the end, we're in tears from laughing. How did this get made, Maya asks. Passion and delusion. A powerful combination. Friday evening, Maya asks if I want to try something. Always a concerning start. Want to go to an actual restaurant for dinner? My anxiety spikes immediately. Like in public? Yeah, there's a quiet ramen place nearby. We could go during off hours. I don't know. We can leave if it's too much. No pressure. Okay, let's try. We go Saturday at 4 p.m. between lunch and dinner rush. The place is mostly empty. We sit in a corner booth. See, not so bad, Maya says. We've been here for 2 minutes. 2 successful minutes. The ramen is incredible, though. We eat mostly in silence, both focused on food. A waitress comes by to check on us. How's everything? Good, thank you, I manage. She leaves and Maya gives me a thumbs up. You talked to a stranger? Barely. Still counts. We finish eating and leave. The whole thing took 45 minutes. Back at my apartment, I realize I just had dinner in public. Text Dr. Rodriguez, even though it's not a session day. Went to a restaurant. She responds, that's wonderful progress. How did it feel? Scary, but okay. That's normal. Keep challenging yourself. Sunday, Maya and I are playing video games when her cat Guts jumps on her keyboard. I hear chaos through the wall, followed by cursing. You okay over there? Guts just deleted my save file. How? I don't know, but I'm gonna lose it. Come over, we'll fix it. She shows up at my door holding Guts. I brought the criminal. Guts is purring, completely unaware of his crimes. We spent an hour trying to recover the save file, managed to restore most of it from cloud backup. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. Guts owes me, the cat meows. He says he's sorry. He's lying. Maya stays over and we watch a movie. Guts falls asleep on my lap. He likes you, Maya says. He's manipulating me. Probably. Monday morning, my brother calls. Mom says you've been going outside regularly. Yeah, I started doing morning walks. With your neighbor? Maybe. So you're basically dating. We're not dating. You're doing morning walks and having dinners together. As friends. Sure, keep telling yourself that. After the call, I think about it. Are we dating? Is this what dating is? I have no idea. Text Maya. Random question, what are we? 3 dots appear and disappear several times. I don't know. What do you want us to be? I asked first. I like what we have. Do we need to label it? I guess not. But if we did need a label, I'd want it to be more than friends. My heart is racing. Yeah, me too. Cool. We're so bad at this. That evening we're on voice chat. The conversation feels different now, more charged somehow. So we're like unofficially together, I ask. I think so, is that okay? Yeah, it's good. Good. Silence. This is awkward, she says. Extremely. We both laugh. Want to just go back to normal and figure it out as we go? Yes, please. Tuesday therapy session, I mentioned the label conversation. How do you feel about that? Dr. Rodriguez asks. Good, scared, confused. All valid feelings. I don't know how to date someone. You're already doing it. You've been dating for weeks. We have? Spending time together regularly, sharing meals, emotional intimacy. That's dating. This is a revelation. So I've been accidentally dating someone. Seems like it. I text Maya after. Apparently we've been dating for weeks and didn't know it. That's very on brand for us. We're disasters. The best disasters. Wednesday, Marcus comes over again for gaming. He notices Maya's coffee mug on my table. You have a girlfriend? Maybe. It's complicated. Most relationships are. We play FF's short team for a few hours. During a break, he says, "You seem happier than at the retreat." I am, I think. That's good. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. After he leaves, I think about how far I've come in a few months. Went from talking through a wall to actually spending time with someone. Made a friend at work, survived a company retreat, went to a restaurant. Maybe I'm not as hopeless as I thought. Thursday, Maya comes over with art supplies. I want to paint something and you're going to help. I can't paint. You can try. She sets up 2 canvases and gives me brushes. Paint whatever you feel. I paint a very bad-looking landscape. It's mostly just green blobs. It's abstract, I claim. It's bad. Harsh. Hers is obviously much better. A sunset scene. You're actually talented and I'm jealous. You just need practice. Or I need to accept I'm not artistic. Also valid. We hang both paintings in my apartment anyway. Mine looks terrible next to hers, but she insists. Friday evening, we're watching a documentary about video game development. It's fascinating seeing behind-the-scenes stuff. I could never do game development, Maya says. Why not? You're artistic and creative. Yeah, but the crunch time and corporate politics seem awful. Fair point. I'll stick to freelance graphic design. Probably healthier. After the documentary, we're just talking. Conversation drifts to future plans. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? She asks. That's such a job interview question. I'm serious. I don't know. Same job probably, maybe a better apartment. Still hermiting? Hopefully hermiting with someone. The implication hangs in the air. Yeah, that sounds nice, she says quietly. Saturday morning walk is peaceful. We're comfortable enough now that silence isn't awkward. Just walking side by side, occasionally commenting on things. That dog is cute. Very fluffy. Get coffee after and sit in our usual spot. I'm glad we started doing this, I say. Me too, it's my favorite part of the day. Same. Sunday, Maya's parents call her. I can hear the conversation through the wall. They're asking about her social life. She's deflecting. After the call, she texts, "Parents are worried I'm becoming a hermit." What did you tell them? That I'm fine and have friends. Do they know about me? I mentioned I have a neighbor I hang out with. How'd they react? Mom wants to meet you. Oh no. That's terrifying. You met my mom and survived. Barely. She wants to video call next week. You don't have to. I'll do it. For you. You're brave. I'm an idiot. Same thing. Monday. I'm working from home in back-to-back meetings. During lunch break, Maya texts, "Want to get lunch together? Like go somewhere?" Yeah, trying to normalize leaving the house. Okay, where? Sandwich place down the street? We meet outside and walk together. The sandwich place is small, but not too crowded. We order and eat outside on a bench. Look at us eating lunch in public like normal people, she says. I feel very sophisticated. We're sitting on a bench eating sandwiches. Peak sophistication. A guy walks by with a dog. The dog tries to get our food. No, buddy, this is our lunch, Maya says. The dog looks betrayed. I would die for that dog, I say. Same. After lunch, we walk back. The whole thing was nice and only mildly anxiety-inducing. Progress. Tuesday therapy session. Dr. Rodriguez is impressed with my progress. You've come really far in a few months. Thanks, I had help. That's important to acknowledge, but you also did the work. I guess. We talk about maintaining progress and not backsliding. It's easy to fall back into old patterns, she warns. Yeah, I'm trying to keep momentum. Keep doing what you're doing. Wednesday is video call day with Maya's parents. I'm having a crisis about what to wear. Text Maya, what do I wear for this? Just a normal shirt, they're casual. Define casual. Not pajamas, not a suit. I settle on a plain button-up. The call starts at 7 p.m. Her mom appears on screen, smiling. Hi, you must be the neighbor. Hi, Mrs. Chen, nice to meet you. Call me Lisa. I've heard so much about you. Maya is in the corner of the screen looking mortified. Mom, please be normal. I am normal, her dad joins. He's quieter. Nice to meet you, son. We talk for 30 minutes about work and hobbies. They seem nice, just concerned parents. You two should visit sometime, Lisa says. Maya and I exchange looks. Visiting requires traveling, which requires leaving. Maybe eventually, Maya says diplomatically. After the call, she texts, sorry about my mom. She's sweet. She's embarrassing. All parents are. Thursday, Maya brings over a puzzle. I found this 1,000-piece puzzle. Want to help? That sounds like torture. Fun torture. We start the puzzle on my dining table. 4 hours later, we've completed maybe a quarter of it. This is going to take weeks, I say. Good. Gives us a project. I have so many regrets. No, you don't. She's right. Friday, my brother texts. Engagement party next month. You coming? Do I have to? Yes, I'm your brother. Can I bring someone? The neighbor girl? Maybe. Bring her. Mom will be thrilled. I ask Maya, want to go to an engagement party with me next month? Whose engagement? My brother's. It's going to be a lot of people. That sounds terrible. It will be. I'll go if you want moral support. You'd do that? Yeah, we can suffer together. You're the best. Saturday, we're watching a movie when my phone rings. It's my mom. Honey, your brother said you're bringing someone to the party. Maybe, I haven't confirmed. Is it the neighbor girl? Her name is Maya. I know, I liked her. Bring her. After the call, Maya is laughing. Your mom is excited. She's going to interrogate you. I can handle it. You say that now. Sunday morning walk is different. There's more people out than usual. We're both uncomfortable but push through. Lots of people today, Maya observes. Too many people. We do a shorter route and head back. Still counts as going outside, she says. Barely. Get back and spend the rest of the day inside like proper hermits. That feeling when you've been accidentally dating your wall neighbor for months and now you're meeting each other's parents and going to family events together, but you still haven't had an official first date because you're both too anxious to plan one properly. Be me. Engagement party is in 2 days. I'm having a full existential crisis about it. Text Maya. We don't have to go if you don't want to. We're going. I already told your mom I'd be there. You talked to my mom? She called me yesterday. We're friends now, apparently. My mom has adopted my maybe girlfriend. This is fine. Everything is fine. Day of the party arrives. I'm dressed in actual nice clothes, slacks and a button-up. Meet Maya in the hallway. She's wearing a dress. You look nice, I say like an idiot. Thanks. You too, ready to suffer? As ready as I'll ever be. We take an Uber to the venue because neither of us can handle driving in that state. The place is packed with family and my brother's friends. I'm already overwhelmed. Maya grabs my hand. We can leave whenever you need to, she whispers. My mom spots us immediately. There you are. And Maya, you look beautiful. She hugs Maya like they're old friends. My brother comes over with his fiancée. This is Maya. Maya, this is my brother and his fiancée, Rebecca. Nice to finally meet the mysterious neighbor, my brother says, grinning. Not mysterious, just anxious, Maya jokes. Rebecca laughs. Same, honestly. These parties are exhausting. We spend most of the party sitting at a corner table with Rebecca, who is also an introvert. How did you two meet? She asks. Through the wall, Maya says. That's either romantic or creepy. Little bit of both, I admit. Party goes better than expected because we found allies. My mom is thrilled I'm socializing. We leave after 2 hours, surviving the entire thing. In the Uber back, Maya says, that wasn't as bad as I thought. We have Rebecca to thank. Your brother chose well. Back at the apartment building, we're standing in the hallway. Want to come over? I ask. Yeah. We end up on my couch watching bad reality TV. I'm glad we went, she says. Me too. I'm glad we did this whole thing. The wall talking, the morning walks, all of it. Same. Best decision I accidentally made. She laughs and leans against me. We fall asleep on the couch like that. Wake up at 3 a.m. with Maya still next to me, cover her with a blanket, and go back to sleep. Next morning, we're both awake around 9 a.m. We fell asleep, she says. Yeah, sorry. Don't be, this was nice. We make breakfast together in my tiny kitchen. Pancakes that are slightly burnt but edible. We're getting better at this adult thing, I say, slowly but surely. After breakfast, we do our morning walk. It's become such a habit that skipping feels wrong. I've been thinking, Maya says. Dangerous. Shut up, I'm being serious. Okay, what? We should go on an actual date, like a planned thing. We've been on dates, though. Accidental dates. I want an intentional one. My heart is racing, but in a good way. Okay, where? I don't know, somewhere low pressure, maybe that ramen place again? Sounds perfect. We plan it for Friday night, 5 p.m., off hours. Spend the week being nervous. About a date with someone I already spend every day with. Tell Dr. Rodriguez during therapy. That's wonderful. How do you feel? Terrified but excited? Perfectly normal. Friday arrives and I'm overthinking everything. What do I wear? What do we talk about? Do I pay? Text Marcus. Going on a first date tonight. With the wall girl? Yeah. You've basically been dating for months. Just be yourself. What if myself is awkward? She already knows you're awkward. She likes you anyway. He's got a point. Meet Maya outside at 4:45 p.m. We're both clearly nervous. This is stupid, right? We hang out all the time, she says. So stupid. Want to just go anyway? Absolutely. The ramen place is quiet like last time. We order and sit in our usual corner booth. So, first official date, I say. Very official. I wore my nice dress. I wore pants that aren't sweatpants. We're so fancy. Conversation flows easily like it always does. We talk about everything and nothing. Halfway through the meal, she says, I really like you. I really like you too. Good, because I wasn't sure if this was all in my head. Definitely not. I've been falling for you since you roasted me about millennia. She's blushing. We finish dinner and walk back slowly. Neither of us wants the date to end. Back at the apartment building, we stop in the hallway. This was really nice, she says. It really was. Want to do it again sometime? Like every day? That works. I kiss her, and it's awkward and perfect. We both pull back laughing. We're so bad at this, she says. The worst. Want to try again? Absolutely. Second kiss is better. Months later, we're still doing morning walks, still watching bad movies on Thursdays, still gaming until 3 a.m. on weekends. But now she's officially my girlfriend, and sometimes she stays over. We're still anxious hermits who avoid crowds and prefer staying in. But we're anxious hermits together. My therapist says we're codependent, but in a healthy way. My brother says we're weird but cute. My mom is just happy I'm leaving the house occasionally. Marcus has become a regular gaming buddy. We're even planning to go to a gaming convention next year. Very small steps. Life is good, not perfect, but good. Still have bad days where leaving the apartment feels impossible. But now I have someone who gets it. Someone who will sit with me in silence when words are too hard. Someone who knocks on the wall when she's thinking about me. We're talking about maybe moving in together eventually. Get a place with thicker walls so we can't hear each other's every move. But also maybe not because the thin walls are how we met. My face when I started dating my neighbor through a wall because we were both too anxious to meet properly, and now we're in a functional relationship built on mutual understanding of anxiety and shared love of video games and bad movies. That feeling when you find someone who matches your energy perfectly, and you realize that sometimes the best relationships start with the lowest pressure possible and grow naturally without forcing anything.